MMA fans are worried about Merab Dvalishvili before Sean O'Malley fight. A video surfaced online showing UFC title challenger Dvalishvili chugging beer and partying 2 weeks before the fight, sparking concern among fans. Merab is looking to become the second Georgian champion in UFC history. Georgian fans wouldn't be happy with Merab's attitude. With the population of just 3.7 million people, Georgia has a dedicated community of passionate supporters who wouldn't take kindly to seeing their hero's preparation compromised by a lack of seriousness. The pressure is on for Dvalishvili to prove he's ready for the challenge. Recently, UFC President Dana White came out on Instagram Live and revealed that we'd be getting big fight announcements regarding Conor McGregor and Alexander Volkanovski very soon. Of course, the fans started speculating and matching up Conor with Volk, hoping for this dream fight to happen. However, in a video posted on YouTube, Chael Sonnen, who is Dana White's close friend and someone very close to the company, claims that he has an insider information about the Conor situation. The American gangster said, "An inside scoop that I'm getting is that the UFC wants all of those same things, which is McGregor versus Chandler in January in California at UFC 311. Volkanovski, on the other hand, revealed that the UFC promised him a title shot against whoever wins between Topuria and Holloway. However, Volk also stated that he has the option to move up to lightweight instead of waiting for Ilia and Max. With the Conor and Chandler fight likely materializing in winter, the most likely opponents for Volk at lightweight would be Charles Oliveira or Justin Gaethje. Dan Hooker is off the charts because Volk and him are close friends and teammates. Who do you think comes out victorious in these matchups? Volk Oliveira, Volk Gaethje, either fight would be a guaranteed banger. Chael also revealed Kamaru Usman might steal UFC title shot from Shavkat Rakhmonov. Despite a tough 3-fight losing streak, Usman isn't ready to be written off. The former champ is firing back at critics who claim he's past his prime. Engaged in a heated exchange with current UFC welterweight champion Belal Muhammad, Usman asserts that he's not only still in the game, but is also a superior version of Belal. Undefeated Rakhmonov expressed disappointment at Usman's attempt to re-enter the title picture, while he himself is on the brink of earning a shot. However, Chael Sonnen believes that Usman, given his name recognition, has a legitimate claim, and that if he's going to make a move, it has to be now or never. He is right there, about to get Belal. I mean, he is right there, Sonnen said on his YouTube channel. There is only one guy even in discussion that might nudge him out, and that is Rakhmonov, and it's wildly important that they get this figured out. If Rakhmonov nudges him out, there's probably not going to be another time that Kamaru's going to be needed. This is the time. He's got to beat him. Rakhmonov has got to shine himself up just a little bit more. The UFC, no matter how big it is, and no matter what the fan base is not ready for a press conference with Muhammad and Rakhmonov, and Kamaru Usman has got to push that narrative. I'm only sharing that because he is this close, and at one point he didn't know it. After capturing the welterweight title by defeating Leon Edwards at UFC 304, Belal Muhammad told MMA Junkie that he's open to making his first title defense against either former champ Kamaru Usman or rising contender Shavkat Rakhmonov. Nick Diaz sends a warning to UFC welterweights. Nick is keeping track of everyone talking trash about him as he tries to return to the cage after another lengthy absence. Most recently, Diaz was booked to fight Vicente Luque in the UFC's debut Saudi Arabia event. Then a month beforehand, cracks appeared in the fight and it was pulled due to an undisclosed travel issue. That doesn't mean Nick Diaz is done though. Diaz posted on Instagram, "Don't for a second think I forgot about all you little fighters who had a lot of shit to say about me. me. I'm gonna hunt all you pussies down one at a time after I'm done with this guy. The video linked in the comments shows Diaz being interviewed, but the audio has been replaced with music. Could this be part of a UFC promo? Is there a chance Diaz versus Luque might be rebooked, or is the opponent Diaz is referring to someone new? CEO Dana White had previously expressed doubts about Diaz returning to the cage before the end of the year. However, with the promotion set to announce its pay-per-view fight lineups for October, November, and December soon, if Diaz is going to make a comeback this year, now would be the time. Ilia Topuria doesn't think it's a good idea for Alex Volkanovski to be the backup fighter for the UFC 308 main event. After Topuria seized the featherweight title with a second-round knockout at UFC 298 in February, Volkanovski has made it known that he's determined to reclaim the belt by any means necessary. Despite being defeated by Topuria and Islam Makhachev just 4 months before, Volk has taken some time off to regroup and is now laser-focused on his return. In the meantime, the promotion has scheduled a championship bout between Topuria and Max Holloway as the October 26th headliner in Abu Dhabi. Volk is fighting the urge to return to the octagon himself and has revealed he plans to attend the fight in person. He's also expressed his willingness to step in as the official backup if needed. Topuria said it would ultimately be the UFC's call as to whether Volk is given the backup designation, but in his opinion, it would be smarter to stick to the plan of taking a break. Ilia thinks Alex truly needs that recovery time. Listen, I don't know if that's a good idea, Topuria said. He wants to get knocked out every year, twice. Maybe someone has to give him good advice. He needs some rest. I'm telling you, he needs some rest. His head at least. If Ilia wins at UFC 308, a rematch with Alex seems like the most logical next step for the division, according to Volk's expectations. However, he's skeptical that Topuria will be the one he faces in a rematch. Max has obviously proven himself time and time again. I think he's going to be a hard man to beat, Volkanovski said. We want the winner of that fight. If I had to pick it, probably is Holloway, so I think we might have to go a damn fourth time, so we'll see how that goes. BMF is going to be on the line this time too, so that's going to keep things interesting. Topuria, not surprisingly, dismisses Volk's predictions and confidently asserts that the belt will remain with him after he becomes the first to knock out Holloway. My business and my job is to fight, no matter who is in front of me, Topuria said. I'm the world champion. I had my preferences before that I wanted to fight people who was next to me in the rankings, to get my chance to fight for the title as soon as possible. But now, when I'm the world champion, I don't care. Give me a name. Give me a place. I'm gonna give you a masterpiece of mixed martial arts. Who do you think wins between Ilia Topuria and Max Holloway? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe for daily MMA news.